Good job out of sending this link out. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Test, test, test. You know how this sound when you hop in. Yeah. You ain't going to this. I'm going to wait for some more people to hop in. I'm about to get this TikTok live going too. So give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. You know how the mic sound when you hop in. We're getting the TikTok together right now. We're going to be looking at US30 NAS. We're going to be watching GJ. We're going to be watching the AUD pairs as well as gold. We got a couple minutes to London session starts. We had GDP news last night about an hour ago. Cash price to pump up a little bit. We're going to see if we can jump into some setups in a little bit. Oh, y'all hop in. Let me know how the mic sounded. So looking at EA, we was bearish. Whoops. Price was struggling the past couple of weeks to make a lower low. But one thing we can see is price was continuing to respect this level as a resistance. Since price was doing so, it did on Friday and Thursday break above, but as we see, it rejected back down. So we can stay underneath these daily levels. We can look for sales again. I'd much rather like to let's get rid of this. I much rather wait to I like to wait to see how price reacts when it comes down to here though. But this was a similar level we took a sell last week or 2 weeks ago on EA. Obviously, it's already started doing this move. GN's kind of chilling right here. Again, this is a level we went for a buy on Monday. We could look for another buy set up here. We have a huge level of traffic above us though, right above this daily level. And then we also to the left have a huge level of traffic also. So it's not impossible, but it's definitely going to struggle like it has been this week to break that level. Because again, we ultimately look at the daily candlesticks. You can see price, this maneuver did on Friday, then it retraced on Monday, rode that wick up, and yesterday, at the same level chill here, and then today it's still chilling right here. As far as news, we don't have anything crazy going on today. We got GP news, but everything else is just an orange floor. We might see something affect the markets during New York. But right now, we're just waiting for volume pickup. Yesterday was kind of slow currency pair wise as well. Only thing that did some decent moves was gold and like the indices. Down to the indices. GJ's doing a nice retest right here. So we're going to see what this next 15 looks like. We might hop into some things. I like how GJ first buy setup. But again, we are super rangy and choppy on the daily time frame as well. And then gold's at a decent setup as well. It did a move last night. It snuck up and did a move last night. We'll continue to hold this level as support. We look for a buy setup here. Because again, looking at the daily time frame. Clear making highs. We had that huge news candlestick last Friday. And the price just will continue to push up, just broke above this support resistance level. So we can stay above this level, we're looking for a buy setup right here. And those on TikTok, I am live on YouTube. You'll be able to see the screen a lot better on YouTube. YouTube's in the bio. But if y'all want to just chill on TikTok, that's cool too, because you'll see things a lot clearer if you hop into the YouTube live. And like always, got any questions, drop in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop in the chat. I'm not on anything currently, just pulling up some trade ideas. London session did just start though. What's going on? Those just joining the stream, we haven't entered anything yet. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description or link in bio. Join the free signal, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. Last month and last quarter. Last quarter, we won 106 and 14. Only took 14 losses last quarter. Caught 341,385 pips. Last month, we won 27 and 4. Caught 16,634 pips. Yeah, I'm liking how gold's looking right now. I'm gonna write some trade ideas up. Today is the last day to vote for the video that I'm going to be dropping. So far, the trading plan video is in the lead. But today's the last day y'all can vote for it. So right now we're watching gold to see if we can hold this level. I'm liking how gold's looking. GBPJPY is looking nice as well. So what are some trade ideas up really quick? One of the indices with trades. I'm liking how gold and GBPJPY are looking. For gold, I'm looking at 1930. And this was a setup I was kind of looking for yesterday, but again, yesterday was pretty rangy for a lot of the pairs. I feel like we went for a buy here before. Yeah, we did. So this is going to be a similar setup from that buy we went for on like 2 weeks ago. We're back on TikTok Live. We're back on TikTok Live. Yeah, but I'm liking GJ and gold right now. Let's go see what NAS and SPX are up to. But I'm assuming they're retracing as well. Yeah, they're going to assume they're retracing it. I'll mark this off right here. Like I need alerts. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, it looks like they're all about to retrace. So we're going to see if they look for another buy entry after price retraces. First, we're going to let it retrace, and then we're going to see if it's going to continue to hold and respect these low as support. We're kind of seeing all the charts do the same thing right now. So we're going to put back on US30. GS pushing up as well. Yeah, so I want to see if we can break this level here. Let's see what EA is up to. This is what I'm about to do. Let me skip this song. Let me take this up the thing. I do not like this. Those just on the stream, I haven't entered anything yet. Right now, I'm just going through all the charts to see what the game plan is going to be. So yeah, I'm liking DJ right now. I'm liking gold, and I'm waiting for the indices to retrace. They're kind of already kind of showing some movements. I'm waiting for them to hit my levels. But we're looking for buys and literally always right here. GN is doing a retest here. It's pushing up. I want to see if we can break this resistance level. If we can, we can see a higher high get made. Kind of in the middle of one right now, but we got this resistance level. As we can see here, that price has been struggling to break. So the price can break this level. You can see the uptrend possibly come back into play, because prior to that, we was bearish, had a huge dump to the downside. But as we can see here, price did a double bottom and caused price to push up in the reversal. But also we can see here, right, if I'm going to make a chart, we can clearly see here there's a strong support resistance level, and we also have a huge level of traffic right here that we have to break above, right? We had a lot of volume that helped us break below it. That's also why price, that's also why when price broke below it, rejected it twice, but then you see it took multiple candles of volume to break through these levels. And then we get rid of these arrows, you can see when we went for the buy on, what was it, Monday, I think. We went for the buy, what day was it? We went for the buy on Monday, you can see it was a red candlestick with trace, then went all the way back up. And then if you go into the free Telegram and watch the Sunday chart analysis, you can see in that video how June was looking when Sunday popped up and things like that. I'm liking how this is looking right here. Let's go back down to the regular chart. What's going on, Brandon? I see you in here. What's going on? D1. What's going on, Chris? Yeah, so these are the charts I'm going to look at. I'm just going to keep it on these charts. I might flip through the euro pairs on my other screen. Let me click on these charts. So NAS, if we can continue to stay above like 15,050, 15,040, we can still see bullish momentum come into play. But one thing we can obviously see right here is price is struggling to make a higher high, kind of consolidating here. We really need price to break above 15,300. If we can break it below the level of support, we can see the uptrend continue into play. But right now, it's kind of just been chilling on this level. Every day it's been retracing and hitting this level again, but it's also been respected as support, as we can see here. And it's doing a retest right now. So let's see who's going to hold this level again. If we can hold this level again, we're going to go for another buy setup in here. Put this stop loss right here. Yeah, so I'm not against going for a buy here, or if price wants to push back up, I'll go for a buy here as well. As right now, looking for buys. US30 looking a little bit cleaner than NAS, but kind of the same thing. In the middle of the reversal, where we got a couple levels, US30's levels like 34,100, 34,120. If we can break above that level, then we can see a higher high get made and the uptrend to continue. But we're just chilling right now. We got 5 minutes. I just started. We got 5 minutes to the next 15. Don't really have any rental news today either. So we're just simply just going to wait for volume to come into the markets and for our confirmations to be met. And we look at yesterday again, besides the indices on gold, yesterday, especially like with the currency pairs, like this is literally GN, for example, all it did yesterday, right? So if we look at this was London session yesterday, just chopping. This is the 15th, so literally this was the entire day. Price just hit this level, this resistance level, bounce. Then it rejected last night. Now it's fully about to try to see if we can break back above this level. That's literally all price did yesterday. And that was one of most of these charts. At least the ones I was looking at. Only thing that did some decent moves was the indices. We had a nice Monday. We got some nice moves on Monday. Yesterday we caught a nice move as well, but currency pair wise it was very choppy and rangy. We're just slowly starting to pick up now though. Just had an alert on GP going on. So I'm wondering if that's what. Yeah, we might see a reversal happen on GU as well. We was bearish, but looks like it might try to reverse back up. So let's see what happens if it breaks this level here. Trying to do this right here. Because it really breaks this level, tries to hook us a support. Buys could come into play. Those who join the stream, this is just a trade idea. I'm not in this trade. I'm not in any trades right now. Thinking about jumping in gold and GJ, and I'm watching GM. I'm waiting for it to hit that resistance level. But I'm not in anything right now. We're going to go over how we did yesterday and last week, as well as last month in a second. But right now, I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing any setups and that my game plan is set. So yeah, I'm going to be watching US30 NAS, looking for buys on those, looking for buys on gold, looking for buys on GJ, looking for buys on GM, and then I got a couple other charts I'm looking at with alerts on. As far as how we're doing so far this week, we're 1-1 yesterday. As far as Monday, went 2-0 Monday. I took two trades, took a GM buy, entered both of these on Monday's live stream. So you go to the YouTube channel, go to Monday's live stream, you'll see this, what we did, and enter both of these during the live. Broke them down live as well as it went over the Sunday chart analysis. But GN, we took a buy on GN. All TPs got hit, caught 119 pips. GA, TP3 got hit. TP4 got hit later on, caught 32 pips. There was a total of 151 pips for Monday. Every trade posted has got my personal entry, SL, TPs, time the trade was posted, reactions, how people either enter the trade, and of course TPs getting hit. As far as how we did last week we went 4-2, caught 4,676 pips. And as far as last month, let's run into that. And you can see all this. We hit that link in the bio. But as far as last month, if we scroll to, I think it's right here. Yeah, so we started October 2nd when you're in the free silicon room. We're gonna see how we did last month. Last month we went 27-4 to 4 losses, 27 wins, giving us an 87% win rate for the month. A total of 16,634 pips, 16,083 those strictly with the numbers in the advanced play signal room. The pick right here is going to take you from the beginning of the month. This is how we did that first week, went 9-2. Again, every trade posted. This is how we did. What month was this? I think this was August. We went 45-7, giving us 87% win rate at 219,000 pips. As far as the quarter, if you scroll to October 6th, I believe. Before we do that, if I saw green. All right, I got a new 15 at the start. So let's see what this 15 is talking about. So hold that thought, y'all. Let me go back to these charts. And let me zoom y'all out. Keep forgetting TikTok's a little bit different. So again, even looking at GA yesterday, this is what GA literally did all day yesterday. This is when London session started. Then this is when the markets closed. This is when the Tokyo session started. This was the news event. Well, no, that wasn't a news event. This was the news candle. Broke that level and I was going to do a retest. So going on the daily time frame, we are bearish, right? We had some bullish momentum here, but it failed to make a higher low. Retraced, rejected right back below this resistance level, right? So we're going to make a chart. So you have to just focus on that one line I'm trying to show y'all. So it went back underneath this resistance level. So if we're going to hold this level as resistance and break the next couple levels, we can't see a lower low get made, especially if it breaks the lows to the left. So I am leaning towards sell on G. Everything else looking like buy. So right now, I'm just watching to see how it reacts to this level because we do got a wick on it. But if we can hold this level, let me see how it reacts off the retest, which is going to happen. If not this time, it's the possibly the next one. If we can hold this level as resistance, plus we have this huge level of traffic, we'll have to break back above. You see how it reacts off the retest. But we can't see a possible sell set up and the downtrend come back into play. Caught a nice buy on it on Monday. But prior to that, we was going for some nice sell. And this is when the retracement kind of started. But before that, nice dump. Caught all the sells to the downside. Just like when we was bullish, we caught all the buys to the upside. And then the same level that it's currently at, right? Because we're all the way back in July right now. The same level it's currently at. We caught a similar sell setup at the same exact level. Again, not a coincidence. As if you're watching the lives, you hear me talk about every day how there's no coincidences in the market. That's just another example. So NAS didn't quite hit my level, but it did do a decent retest. Keep an eye on this. It tries to push up here. Not against going for a buy setup right here. We are kind of a little messy on the daily time frame, though. I would like to break out of this box we're in. I wanted to see that kind of happen yesterday. Might happen today, but there isn't no news. So if it does happen, it's just gonna be natural chill volume instead of like a huge spike. Because again, as far as news, there was news an hour ago for GBP. There is some orange filter at 8:30 and 12 o'clock for the USD pairs, but that's literally it. And then when the markets reopen at 8:30, we got some Australian news. Thursday, we have some red folder news for USD pairs during New York. And then Friday, yeah, this week's been it's kind of a dead week news wise. It's gonna be a good or bad thing. I personally like the news. It helps make things happen. So we got some retest candlesticks going on. GA looks like it's trying to continue to drop. There goes my computer again. But if it doesn't retest this level, I'm just going to simply wait for it to break below this level, and then we'll go from there. I got alerts on this. So with this one, I'm just waiting for one or two things to happen. Waiting for it to hit this level, do a retest, it pulls out a resistance, and look for a sell. Or if it doesn't hit that level, it breaks back below here. I'm looking for a sell right here. So that's what I'm looking at for GA right now. GJ is doing a retest, kind of trying to see if we can hold this level. Again, we're really messy on a lot of these charts right here. Like last month, we was going for some nice sells. But on this news day, we had a reversal, had a similar reaction like it did last time, it was trickling down, and then it's just kind of been ranging here. So again, I want to see GJ break above and stay above like 183.85, or I wanted to just break below and stay below like 181, 181.10. If we can hold below those two levels, we'll have an uptrend continuation or a downtrend continuation. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm really looking for on those. But again, it's just been a choppy week so far. It wasn't decent setups, but it's just been kind of choppy at the same time. Well, that's at 181.10. And again, I have this marked out. I went over this during a live session with the members. But the reason why I'm talking about these levels, because again, right here we had a nice choppy, but we can still see a clear downtrend. But then when we got stuck in this box, what happened? We saw the ranging. Then when price broke below it, did a nice drop. Then when it retraced, it got sucked back in here. And now we're back in this box. Just like in the past, similar reaction was going on. So again, if we break above this level and treat this level of support, we can see the uptrend continue. Or if we break below this level and price treats as resistance, we can see the downtrend continue. I don't care which way it goes. I just want to figure out what way it's going to go. Right now, it looks like it's about to try to reattempt to break this level. But again, I don't really care if we're at a downtrend or uptrend. I just need to know where we're in. And most importantly, just wait for if we get cleaned up, so we can have a nice smoother trades when we take positions. So we're just chilling right now. All right, NAS, you want to pop up or not? Guess NAS don't want to pop up. There we go. So we're gonna see how it reacts off this retest. Yeah, we're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. What's going on, Alton? I see you in here. Another day, some more pips. What's good? Chilling. Happy trading, playmaker. Stay down. Okay, I remember you from yesterday. What's going on? I'm getting hard to hear you clearly. Okay, well, let me first reopen and close the live on YouTube. If it still is choppy, let me know. I'm gonna my mic, fix my mic right now. I'm gonna unplug and redo it again. But after you do that, let me know if it's still choppy and messed up. Right now, the choppiness to go over some more stuff because again, the charts is just one part of the picture. Of course, that's the first thing you gotta focus on because if you don't know how to read the charts, you're not gonna really know what to do too much when you try to take trades and positions. Those on YouTube, let me know if the mic sounds better. Let me know if the mic sounds better on YouTube. Let me see here what's going on. I see you, Alex. I see you, Shouty. What chart is this? So I'm looking at multiple charts. The chart I'm on right now, and that's for Prawn or Pran. I'm looking at NAS, US30. I'm looking at GJ, and I'm looking at GA. All right. I can zoom out a little bit. I don't know if that's going to help you see the full picture, but again, if you go hit the bio, like it says in the comment section, I'm live on YouTube right now. So you go on my bio and click the YouTube, you'll see the full picture that shows the charts. You'll see like the whole screen and all that stuff. TikTok, I can get a good angle, but I try to also zoom in so y'all can like see the stuff I'm pointing out. But yeah, I'm flipping through a bunch of charts. I'm looking at multiple charts right now. I'm looking at gold. I'm looking at US30. I'm looking at GJ. I'm looking at GA, and then I'm looking at NAS. And I got a couple alerts on some other charts, and I'm looking at some other charts on my other screen. These are the main ones I'm focusing on right now. All of them kind of just doing retracements and ranging and retests. So I'm just letting them do their thing and just patiently waiting for these confirmations. Yeah, on YouTube, let me know. Okay, it's better. Okay. But. All right, no problem. Yeah, if it acts up again, let me know. Because sometimes when I like hit the cord or tug at it, it'll bug out. What's going on, Richie? I see you in here. If y'all haven't already, so it's the last day to go to the community tab on YouTube and vote for this week's video. All right. There's two options: update a trade plan video, and then I think the other one is like a trade psychology video, something like that. So far, the trade plan video is in the lead as far as votes go. All right, so I'm probably gonna make that video or record it today. So today's gonna be the last day to for your vote to matter. You can still vote, of course, but your vote's not gonna really matter after I record it and make the video. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so right now we're just patiently waiting right now. We're gonna put this back in the 15. Right? So as we can see, price is just doing a retest. We're trying to see if we can hold this level. Because it's broken this level multiple times, but each time it's broken this level, it's kind of gone the same exact distance. Again, not a coincidence. Let me change this color before I put myself off. It's gone like about the same exact distance and rejected, right? So one thing I always tell my members and students is you look to the left, it's going to explain what's happening in the present, what could potentially happen in the future. So now I'm taking time I have to zoom in a little bit because you're not going to really see what I'm talking about. So let me zoom in really quick so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Matter of fact, we're going to go to a naked chart so y'all can just focus on the one thing we're looking at, right? So we're looking at this level right here. So we're going to get rid of it. We're going to keep that. We're looking at this orange level right here. What website or app are you trading on? Any paper trading websites you recommend? Paper trading websites, I just find a broker and just make a demo account for it. Bro. I mean, it depends what you're doing. If you're talking about like Forex and futures and stuff, just find a broker and make a demo account. I wouldn't say go on a website and place on a demo account. Like whatever you plan to trade with, if you're doing options, whatever, sink or swim, you're doing Forex, get a broker and make a demo account. Demo account's free and it's literally just like the live account. Well, let's get the likes up. Like the video on YouTube, y'all, and let's get them likes up on TikTok, right? Let's get to at least 1K likes. As long as let's tap the screen for 5 seconds, I'm doing it with you. We get 1K likes, so we get some more people in here. But you just right now I'm on TradingView. All right, I use TradingView to do my chart markups, my analysis. It helps me see like the bigger picture. I can see a lot more things. There's a lot of tools I use on here. So I use TradingView to do my chart analysis. But yeah, you just need to get a demo account and learn the controls and learn how to use whatever you're using. But one thing I'm gonna tell you about the demo is you gotta treat it like you're gonna treat your live account. Like don't go on there doing ridiculous trades or lot sizes that you know you're not gonna be using when you go on your live account, because then you're just not doing anything helpful. Right? You need to figure out the controls, get used to the system, and then most importantly, treat it like you would treat your live account. Like, because a lot of people talk about they don't like demo because it's not the same. It's like it's not the same because you're not treating it the same, right? Like I say it all the time. Before I started using the strategy on my live account, I practiced the strategy for like 4 months straight before I switched to a live account. It's all about intentions. Let me catch you to the comments. But the website I'm on right now to do all these chart analysis is TradingView. When you install TradingView, you can link your Forex accounts. It's free. You know, I don't know why. Like literally, Richie, because during the Zoom calls, I use the same exact mic during Zoom. I don't have any of these issues during the Zoom calls. So I don't know why on YouTube when I do the StreamYard does that. But I'm gonna try it out. But I know sometimes like when I pull the cord or the cord's tugged, I'll mess up on YouTube. But literally, like when we do the Zoom calls, I can do whatever, and the mic still sounds clear. At least while I be listening to the recordings. Mine style one last week because I had to do it on my phone because the mic wasn't hooking up to the thing. But I'll try that out. But let me do a quick. I need to do better cord management too, because again, I don't really be at my desk like that, especially since like I fucked my back up and my neck like those I remember like a couple of weeks ago. When I go to the ER and shit. So I literally like after I'm done streaming and stuff, I be on my phone and the app on my phone, or I have the computer next to me. But let me try to fix this really quick. I'm gonna pause you on TikTok really quick too. Let me see something. Actually, I don't need a pause you on TikTok. Actually, I lied. I don't need a pause you. I'm back. I forgot. I can just play it on my computer really quick. Those who join the stream, we haven't entered anything yet. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join a free signal free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month on last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check that out for yourselves. We're gonna pull it up in a second, but let me go to this live stream and see how it sounds really quick. So we're gonna pause the music. I sound fine right now. So I sound fine right now. I just pulled it up on my computer. But like I said, if it does start getting staticky, one thing I noticed is just restarting the live. It works. But I just played it. It sounds fine on my end. So unless I just fixed it, try that. You know what I'm saying? That helps me. That works for me. We're gonna start breaking some stuff in. Really much going on the chart. So we can talk about some other stuff. All right, so we're gonna get back to breaking this down, but let me just look at these charts really quick. Yeah, gold's chilling, oil under still retracing, Masters retested, however, G is trailing here. Let me look at GJ and understand. Yep. Charts are just chilling right now. So we're gonna break this down. So again, if we look right here, right, so we're gonna go back into my naked, my marked up chart, so you know why we're talking about right here. So again, we're looking for possible buys here, but again, price is coming to a halt at a similar level. The last two times price has broken above this daily level, it's came to a halt and rejected it, right? And one thing I always tell my members students, when we look to the left, we're going to explain what's happening in the present, what can potentially happen in the future, right? So this is literally today. This was yesterday, 12:30 EST. Hit this level, rejected. Prices at this level in real time, and what's happening? Still trading as low as resistance. Then a whole day before that on Monday, price did the same thing at the same exact level. Then we look at last week on Friday, treat the same level as resistance, drop down. Thursday, treat the same level as resistance. Same levels being treated as support resistance. And we see this happening over and over and over again. Like this was September. This was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And we see the same level, orange line, continuously being treated as support resistance. So again, there's no random stuff that happens on the charts. You just got to understand what's going on, why it's doing what it's doing. Most importantly, looking at. If you don't know what you're looking at, of course, there's going to be confusion and mistakes being made. But once you understand what you're looking at, everything makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm in profit and drawdown, a trade goes my way, a trade doesn't go my way. If I don't know off rip, I can figure it out really quick why price is doing what it's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like a perfect example, I went over this in the video I did yesterday. I dropped yesterday, the recap, right? So those that's watching London Sessions live stream yesterday, we went for this NAS buy. Why did we go for this NAS buy? I broke down the chart analysis, but of course Monday, NAS did a nice move to the upside. So I went to good for a second position here. Tried a couple times, barely missed our first TP, but then rejected. So price hit my stop loss. Instead of getting upset and closing my computer, what I did was I thought to myself, why did price reject? One, it probably just wasn't to having a volume, right? But also probably wasn't ready to break that level. So the next thing I did was go back to my analysis and like, okay, I'm looking for buys for a reason. So let me see what price does. Let me see how price reacts. Because again, price doesn't always just go and do the big move. Sometimes price has retracements before the big move. You get what I'm saying? We see that happen all the time. Sometimes price has to do retracement before the big move, right? You look at NAS right here, this one day, this is like price broke above this level. Did a bounce, retrace back. Did a bounce, did it retrace back. Then finally, after this retrace retest, did the big move, right? Same thing like here. Let's assume I went for a buy here. Shilled for a little bit, shot up, did the big move, right? Well, we look right here. We went for the sell. Retest, retest, and finally after this retest, it starts to do the move. So it doesn't automatically go pump up bullish or pump down with bearish. Like retracements happen, all key price levels that happen, all that good stuff, right? So again, if you're going with the flow of price, you're not over leveraging, and you know what price is doing, especially if you have confidence in your setups, the stop loss gets hit. There's only a couple of reasons why. One, you either just got caught in a retracement / retest will happen here. Two, those are not volume. Or three, very rare, you might have got caught in a potential beginning of a reversal. Those are the main three reasons why, if you stick to these rules, click on key price levels, following the trend and all this stuff, that your stop loss will give before you lose the trade. So after that happened, I dropped the video with the members, went over not just this, but all the other setups, what's going on in the charts. And then literally after that, a couple hours later, price retraced, did a nice move, right? So again, we're gonna get into this, but I mentioned this in I think like my second or third most recent video, right? But this is why reward is so important. I didn't go for that re-entry on NAS. I instead, during that same time frame, I went for the entry on US30. I like the better setup here, so I made 3 times my risk on this US30 buy yesterday. So pulling out the calculator, just doing simple math, right? So we're gonna pull out the calculator. And on YouTube, let me know if the mic sounds good because I did just move my mic. But again, I just played it and it sounded fine. Just let me know. But again, sometimes I notice if it acts up, just restart it, and close the app, reopen it, and then it'll fix it. Go ahead and tap that screen, y'all, because we're about to break some stuff down. We're about to break some stuff down. But before we do that, I'm looking at NAS too. I might not NAS and goals because so we might take some positions here. I like my NAS and goals here. So we're gonna keep it on here while I'm breaking this down because yesterday, as soon as I got into teacher mode, one of the charts went crazy. I forgot what chart it was, but those that was watching yesterday's live, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Let me catch up to these comments really quick before we break this down. Get a MacBook Pro. You can't go wrong with those. I might think about it. I don't know. I don't know. Like I used to be super appled out, but like I kind of like having a bunch of different stuff. Like, I might get a different computer maybe. This computer, it still works good. It's like 2 years old. It's still up to date and it works good, but I'm gonna still testing the things out. But like, still starting cutting in and out for the. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I literally don't know. Like I want to say it's a StreamYard thing because when we do our live sessions on Zoom, there's no issues with the mic. And I also notice like when I'll record stuff on Zoom, even the recordings, like sometimes the mic in and out. I'm not on Zoom on StreamYard. Like if I do a recording on StreamYard, even like if the mic will start going in and out. But then when I do a recording on Zoom, the whole time the mic sounds the same. So I really think it's like a StreamYard thing. It could be my mic messing up with StreamYard, but we don't be having these issues when we're on Zoom. So I'm gonna try to figure it out. Because obviously we're on StreamYard during London session, so I'm gonna try to figure it out. But it's still acting up. I don't really know. I can reset it really quick again. It'll be acting up sometimes out here. Like I remember like when I used to live in Cali, or like even if you're like in like on the south or east side in the woods in the mountains, like when you get to certain parts of the woods and mountains, signal gets spotty. It's just like over here, like when I'm in the desert. So like if I get to certain areas, parts of the desert, signal gets kind of spotty. So it could be my end too, to be honest. It's because you're giving plays. That's funny. It's a tough one to figure out. Maybe check the drive software, get a new gear. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna definitely play around with it. I'm definitely gonna play around with it. The mic is, I don't want to say it's old. I've had it for like maybe like a year, going on 2 years. So I might try a new mic, but I definitely do gotta play around and figure out why it does what it does and all that stuff. I'm liking how NAS is looking, and I'm liking how Gold is looking. So we might be looking for some buy setups and these. I like how these are looking. I already got the trade ideas written up. But I do like how these are looking. So we're gonna see how this closes. Right, but back to what we was just talking about, right? So we pull the calculator back out. And I go over this in the risk reward videos and a few other my videos, right? But if you look at this disclaimer I post every day before the first signal, right? The last sentence says I recommend risking 1 to 5% of your account per trade. Y'all can't see that on TikTok, so I'm using that. The last sentence says I recommend risking 1 to 5% of your account per trade. You see that right here. So let's say for this example, I'm risking 5%, right? And let's just say for this example, 5% is $100. So we're gonna pull the calculator out. And again, it's just simple math. Trading is I split trading up into three parts. The first part is the chart, the second part is your trading plan, and then the third part is simple math. So let's just say for the example, I'm risking $100 per trade or 5%, whatever it is. So I took that loss on NAS. I'm down $100, right? But because I didn't over leverage and I'm looking for good risk reward setups, even though I went 1-1 yesterday, this US30 buy went for, I made 3 times my risk on it. This was a 1 to 3 restore ratio. I made 3 times my risk on it. So pulling out the calculator, I'm risking $100 per trade, right? So let's just say I have $1,000 account, and let's say I'm risking $100, which I don't recommend. But it's a little bit. That's a decent amount. But just for the example, we're going to do that. So I'm down $900, right? That's risk $100 again on the US30 trade. I made 3 times my risk. So even though I'm 1-1, because I risk the same amount each trade, I go for good risk reward ratios. I'm still up for the day, right? But let's do this example. And that's a 1-3 risk reward. So even if, again, let's say I lost 2 trades in a row, or let's just say I lost 2 trades, I'm down 800. But even with that being the case, because I had a good risk reward ratio, I'm still up for the week or the day, even though I lost 2 trades and won 1 trade. Now imagine if I lost 3 trades, right? Let's say I lost 3 trades in a row. But that 1 trade alone just got me to break even. So even though I'm 1-3 for the week, I'm still break even because I'm risking the same amount every single trade, and I got good risk reward ratios. You see how that works? So when you're not over leveraging, you're going with the flow of price, you're following the trend, you're entering off key support resistance levels, all that good stuff. There's no reason to be scared to take a trade, and there should be zero fear of losing a trade. Because if you lose a trade, right, if you're risking 5% of your account per trade, you'll literally have to lose 20 trades in a row to blow your account. If you're risking 2% of your account per trade, you literally have to lose 50 trades in a row to blow your account. You get what I'm saying? And if you're risking 1%, you're literally have to lose 100 trades in a row. So nobody in here should be afraid of losing 100 trades, let alone 50, and hopefully not 20 trades in a row. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, we're just going to move on. I kind of like how gold and NAS are looking. We're going to see what this next 15 looks like. We got the 15 popping up in a couple of minutes. Did a nice retest. It's respect as low as support again. So we can look for another possible buy setup. Yeah, I'm just debating if this is a decent stop loss, or if I want to give it a little bit more room. I think we keep it like this. So we got a nice risk reward ratio set up here. If we can hold this level. But let me know if that made sense, y'all. Y'all kind of confused on how that works. I break it down in my YouTube video, but I also can go over while we're live because there's nothing going on in the charts. Really. I mean, there is a couple setups, but for the most part, a lot of stuff's just ranging right now. So that's why we're talking about some other things. Yeah, GA looks like it's doing that move. It's dropping down still. Let me see what these other charts are up to. Yeah, I'm liking how NAS is looking like. But EA is taking off as well. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to patiently wait for it to hit that next level and then go from there. We got about a minute till the next 15 pops up. I take a vid when it acts up on my end and shoot it across for you. Okay. Okay, that's a bet, Richie. That's a bet. What setup? Yeah, if it's not the mic, it could be the signal. I'm gonna play around with it right now. Let me play it up on my computer. See how it sounds. I don't know. Like either as soon as I pull it up, it works, or it could be just a signal on pod. 'Cause I know sometimes if I'm like super quiet, you might hear static, but like when I talk, it still sounds clear on my end. But we're gonna be on here for like another candlestick, so we're just gonna keep it pushing for right now. Yeah, so I'm watching NAS. I kind of like how NAS is looking. I like how gold's looking. U15 did just start, so we might jump into these. I'm gonna write these trade ideas out. So give me 1 second, y'all. It's got a small level of traffic above it that's going to struggle to break. And again, on the daily, we are kind of messy. But if it continues to hold this level of support, we can still look for some buy setups here because this is a strong level of support that it's been respecting all week, even though it's done some retracements and retests. It's continued to respect this level as a support, even right now, currently. But again, depending on what side of the coin, right? So if it breaks above 15,300, we can see the uptrend come back into play. Then we would only have to worry about these highs here. But if it breaks below like 1530, and especially if it breaks past 1500, we could possibly see the downtrend come back to play. We do have this level of traffic would have to break though, so we're kind of in a box, right? So we're on a naked chart. I can kind of show you a little bit better. So let's do this one. So we're kind of in a box right here. Kind of in a box right here. Right, and we need price to either get above this box or below it. Right, same thing here. When price was stuck here, did a bunch of ranging for a couple weeks. Then they used volume to break above that level. Then we saw that trickle down. There's a lot of ranging in here. Then it got sucked back in here. That's when we saw that reversal. And then good look again, treating this low as support. Then got sucked back in here. Then it's underneath, treating it low as resistance. Now we're back in here, ranging. So once we break out of this box, we should see smoother positions and smoother trades. Again, I don't really care if it goes up or down. Obviously, I'm going to pay attention to what it's doing at the time being, but I just want smooth transitions, because the smoother the transition, the smoother and easier the trade is going to be when you're in it and things like that. But I'm liking how NAS and gold is looking, so we might jump in on these. I'm liking how NAS and gold is looking, so we might jump in on these. Give me 1 second. Better write these trade ideas up. So for this, I'm looking at like 15. Entry I'm looking at 1590. 90. Yeah, it's just very nasty looking on the daily. That's the only thing. I like how it's reacting right here. I like how gold's looking as well. But again, it's just super choppy. You can just literally see that with the candlesticks. Very low volume. It's just literally doing this. So once it breaks above this low, especially if we can take this high out, we can see a push to the upside. Just like yesterday, it was super range. It did that retest, and it had some random volume last night that broke above this level. We look on the daily. We see a potential higher high get made today. We're going to break these next couple levels. We do have a level of traffic above us and to the left of us looking at gold. That's probably also why price is kind of struggling. Let's get rid of this. And we're just seeing a bunch of just ranging in a lot of charts. Same thing with US30. Same thing with GJ. Just ranging. It's just literally just been ranging and hugging these levels since the whole time we've been on the live. Even this is ranging right here. It's literally just been stuck in this range consolidation. Broke out of this one, now stuck in another one. It's been a very choppy week. But again, it makes sense because again, we break it down, we look on a bigger time frames. It makes sense why price is kind of doing what it's doing. So we just got to patiently wait for volume to break us out these levels. But it's also because we're in the last quarter. The last quarter is kind of the slowest quarter of the year. This is kind of how things were last year as well as around this time. We still caught some nice moves, but things definitely did slow down quarter four. Quarter four, in my opinion, is the slowest out of all the quarters, especially when the holidays come around. Not including Halloween. I'm talking about like all the holidays in November and December, and then like the first week of January. But after like the first week of January, things pick back up. Like after New Year's and all that, things pick back up. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, y'all. Y'all should see it on the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram is Playmaker_way. TikTok is Playmaker Way. Post daily on both pages. Posted some content on there yesterday and last night. Make sure to check those out. But yeah, it's just been a slow stream. I mean, not stream, slow markets this week. Again, yesterday there was some decent moves on gold and the indices, but the currency pairs, like we look at GJ, like this is literally all GJ did yesterday and last night. We look at GA, this is all GA did yesterday, and then this is what they did last night. Choppy consolidating.